Alexander.
Hi, Glenn. Thanks for having me. Yes, he has done it. He is now, or tomorrow, he will be walking into number 10 Downing Street as the new Prime Minister to the UK.
You know, that's one thing that we also don't do. We have like several months in between, but you guys go through these people like water.
We just get right to the point, Glenn.
Yeah.
He's won 66% of the vote. He's got a clear consensus to enter and become our next Prime Minister, and he'll do so soon.
Okay, so how he gets along with Donald Trump, right?
Yeah, so a few years ago, he maybe said not so nice things about Donald Trump. However, since Trump's been elected and since he's been in more senior positions, the rhetoric's been far nicer. Earlier today, once it was announced that Boris will be the next Prime Minister, Trump tweeted him saying that he will be a great Prime Minister. Similarly, Ivanka Trump shared the sentiment. However, she said he'll be a great Prime Minister of United Kingston. A bit of a spelling error there, but that's okay. Still the same sentiment is being held. So yeah, they get on. And I'm seeing across so many commentators today, across Twitter and everywhere else, are saying how similar these two men are. However, I couldn't disagree more. I think they're fundamentally opposed in so many different ways.
In what way?
That idea that they're the same. Well, firstly, Boris Johnson, he ran the Brexit campaign on the idea of creating more free trade to open the UK up to the world. Mm-hmm. Whereas Trump, I feel, has more protectionist sentiments in regards to his trade wars. Brexiteers wanted a trade deal with China. Trump wanted a trade war with them.
Okay, so hang on. Let me answer these as you go along. I agree with what you just said. You're absolutely right. However, Trump won because there was this feeling from the people that nobody in government was listening to the people, and they were sick and tired of it, and that's what put him into office. Kind of the same thing. Nobody was listening to the people on Brexit, and they got sick and tired of it.
Okay, sure. So I agree that perhaps the sentiment behind people feeling disenfranchised and angry with the government did propel both Brexit and Trump. However, the rationale behind both votes were completely different. It was, for example, Boris Johnson is pretty pro-immigration, for example, too. He favours the Australian point-style system, which basically sees immigrants fill our country depending on the skills they have and our current shortages in our economy. Whereas Trump, I think, is far, far more different on that.
I think Trump would...